you ever thought that tutoring was not working for your child, you might have just been in a session that wasn't structured correctly. Hi, my name is Amanda Sinnott, and I am the founder of Hello EDU Tutoring. And today I'm going to walk through my 4-step tutoring structure that's going to help build progress and confidence that we can see right after the first session. This is what I actually use with my private clients. I tutor pre-K all the way through 12th, GED, and beyond. All right, let's break down our 4 parts. Part 1, fun part, we're going to do our warm up and check in. So we're going to ask our student how they felt this week, how school was going. We could do a wheel of questions that will give us some icebreakers. If we were working on something the week prior, we'll do that as our warm up. That first 5 minutes is chatty, easy, and just getting them feeling comfortable, reducing anxiety, and getting them in the groove. Sometimes the older kids are a little anxious or they have a lot to work on. So with them, we can do a lighter warm up and just ask a question, ask how they've been doing, and then get into the content. For our younger kids, it's kind of a non-negotiable to do that first 5 minutes of warm up, of chatting, of fun, and getting them in the right headspace for learning. Also, during the warm up, I will make sure to ask them a question or show them a problem I know they know the answer to. It'll be something we worked on a week prior or something I know that they have mastered. This way, they will work on that and feel confident right off the bat. And then that sets the tone for the rest of our session. Part 2 is our targeted instruction. This is where we focus on the skills that we are learning for the week. We want to make sure to work on one skill at a time so that it's not everything at once. We really break it down into simple steps. Okay, we're going to work on this skill. You got it. Okay, here's the next skill. You got it. So this is the more instruction part. This is where we would go over and look through the assignments together. I'll show a problem on the whiteboard. I will work through it. I will explain my steps. We'll leave that there so we have an example to reference. This part is important because you're teaching by example. You're showing them this is the expectation, this is how you solve it, and this is what we're going to do. That is where you're teaching them how they are going to work on their homework. If they're not getting a concept, this is the part where you can be creative and figure out, ooh, okay, I know they're really into Stranger Things. How can I relate this to Stranger Things? Ooh, I know they really like rainbows and unicorns. How can I include rainbows and unicorns in this concept? So this instruction part, you're finding those gaps and you're figuring out a fun way to fill in the gaps with knowledge. This part is very important. It's where you're targeting your instruction directly to what the student needs to understand and be successful. Part 3 is guided practice and feedback. So the student is going to be practicing while I'm observing their thinking process. So they're going to start working through some problems and I will correct them in real time. Oh, you missed that. Oh, let's go back. While they're doing guided practice with that feedback, it really helps build their confidence as they work through those problems and they have you there to guide them. Oh, let's do it this way. Oh, let's do that. So you're helping them along the way and helping them realize, oh, I can do this. So they are learning through doing, and that's where the concepts tend to really stick. Okay, part 4, we made it through our session. We're at the last 5 minutes or so. This is where we're going to recap what we learned, what's clear, and what's next. This is a great time to pull out your planner, to say, okay, what's on the schedule for this week? What are some due dates you have? Let's do some executive functioning or admin work, as the kids call it now. And this is where we plan our next steps for the week. That is a brief overview of how to structure a tutoring lesson. If you have those 4 parts in place and that structure ongoing each week, it's really going to build the student's confidence. If you're a parent looking for tutoring that is structured in this way, please reach out to me at helloedu.org. I would be happy to make a custom plan for you and your family. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.